Hi everybody, this is Abby with Scrap and Abby, and I'm back with another design team project for Linnie Blooms. And this is going to be a project that's going to be up live on the Linnie Blooms blog on Friday, May 16th. And this is going to be for the challenge that's currently going on, and it's April showers have brought us May flowers. And the challenge is they want us to use our Linnie Bloom flower pieces, canvas pieces, in some, creative and different ways to kind of share with all of you guys. So what I thought I would do was to alter this burlap bag that I picked up at Michael's. It says Believe on it, which is cute, but I'm going to alter this, and I'm actually going to make this into a gift bag where I can put some seed packets in it and give away to a friend of mine. So I thought that'd be kind of fun to do that. So what I'm going to be using, or some of my ideas for the project, is I'm going to use this actual shipping tag that's right here. I might incorporate some of these metal pieces here, the leaves, the butterfly. We'll kind of see how the design lends itself once I get going. And then from my container I made, this is one of my Linnie Bloom storage containers I made for my very first design team project, and I'm using some of the actual flower pieces right there. And this is one of the little banner pennant pieces, and it's Bloom. So what I have are all my canvas pieces from the Bloom jar of canvas pieces stuck inside here. So that way I can, when I'm ready to do work on a project, I can just easily grab in here and pull out what I need, or dump it out, whichever is faster. So these are just some of the pieces I'm looking at, possibly the large and the small. I might do something really fun with this kind of more of a star, or excuse me, sun-shaped type of one, cutting it up and doing some kind of cool technique. If I don't end up using the metal flowers, I might use, or excuse me, petals, I might use some of these leaves instead, the canvas leaves, or I might use a combination of both. We'll see how the design lends itself. And then I might also incorporate some of the burlap from Linnie Blooms itself, which is really fun, just to kind of add some texture, because this is in the color palette of my friend that I'm going to be giving these to. And then some of the stamps I'm going to be using, this one here, actually take out the package. This is just from Studio 112. It says All Things Grow with Love. Make that on the front. Before I found that stamp, I was going to use the sunshine, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use that one instead. I might use the butterfly. We'll see. And then for the background, I might do some kind of a cool embossing with maybe like this really cool vine pattern here. We'll see how that turns out. And then I want to play with my new gelatos that I got for Mother's Day. I got the sampler pack, so this is all that I have right now. But I'm really excited because I've seen lots of really cool projects and techniques using the gelatos on canvas. So I want to try that, my hand at that. And then I want to replace the current string that came in the bag itself with some of my 3-Girl Jam crinkle ribbon. I don't know what color yet because I'm gonna have to wait until I get the project going, but this is what I want to use in place of what came with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll be sure to turn the camera back on when I am working with the gelatos, just so I can kind of show you guys on the flower pieces, kind of do a little bit of a process video so you can see how I alter the canvas flower pieces from Linnie Blooms into something really cool and fun that's gonna go on this gift bag for my girlfriend. That will have some seed packets in it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll be back in a little bit with a little bit of a tutorial for you guys. See you in a minute. And here is the completed seed packet gift bag, is what I'm calling this, because I'm going to be putting a package or two of some, like the pack of flower seeds inside this and giving it to a friend of mine. So I think it turned out really super cute. And I'm going to share with you guys really quickly, again, the items that I used, and then I'll show you the project up close. So since this is a Linnie Blooms design team project, of course, let's start with the Linnie Blooms. So again, this is just from the Bloom collection. This is the canvas flower that I used. And this is, you're probably thinking that is like way bigger than what that is. But if you watch the process video, you guys will see how I got this size to be down to smaller. So I used one of these canvas pieces here. And then for the stamping, I used just archival ink in jet black. And then for the ribbon, the crinkle ribbon, I replaced that brown string that came in the bag originally. I replaced that with, from 3 Girl Jam, it's from the Caribbean Splash bundle. I used the Coral Crush, and I thought it looked really perfect with the project. The stamp again is from Studio 112, All Things Grow with Love. And then I just accented with just some more flat back pearls from Studio 12. And let's see, this will use a little bit of just some jute string that I had left over from another project. The stamens in the middle, they're just from a stash. You can buy them in the like the Wilton cake decorating area. That's where I keep those in this little jelly jar. And then I used my Scarlet Lime doodling pen on around the tag here a little bit. And then for the main part, the texture pieces you guys are seeing here, or the color, is from my gelatos. But then the background, instead of doing the stamping like I mentioned in the first part of the video, and doing this like some kind of embossing technique, I decided I want to incorporate some of the burlap, which is also from Linnie Blooms. It's got a really fabulous color and texture to it. I love it. And I use it in 2 different applications, and I'll show you the second application as soon as I, besides just, laying it down, in just a moment. And then let me share with you the gelatos real quick. And these are the ones I used. I wrote on mine because they didn't have the color written on it, and I want to be able to make sure I'm saying the right color. So I used the lemon and the bubble gum, red cherry, this is guava, this is cotton candy, and I love cotton candy, and this one is green tea. And then I also used metallic melon. Actually, I didn't use the green. Let me take that out. That was just in the pile. These are the ones I used on the project. So let me share with you guys the project up close. So this is just a burlap bag that I picked up, like I said, at Michael's, and I just replaced the string with this Coral Crush from 3 Girl Jam, added just a little flower. It's like a, I don't know if it's a rose or what it is, but this is just a little thing I picked up from, I think, Blue Moon beads or something. And this is the tag, and you guys can see all that shimmer and texture. That is from the metallic, I think it's the metallic guava gelato that I used on there. And then you can see just kind of the blues in there, and the ombre kind of effect I was kind of going for to kind of make it match with a flower piece. And that's the canvas flower. And it's just, I just got it wet, I dried it, scrunched it up, and then, used my gelatos on it, and then just cut in the back side so I could stick these stamens through. I thought they looked really cute, having them kind of peeking through there just a little bit of dimension. And this is the fun part I used. The strands left over from the piece of the burlap I used on the bag. This is, I just took it and I just started taking these pieces like this apart until I had, a handful of the longer strings or fibers from the burlap. And then I just took them together, folded them in half, shoved them through the top of the tag, used my tiny attacher, stapled it in 3, and I thought that was kind of a cute way to top off the tag and to incorporate another Linnie Blooms product as well. And then down here you can see just the flat back pearls. That's just the background of the tag, with the background, the background of it is the burlap piece, excuse me. So burlap on burlap. I think it looks really cool. It's kind of fun. Love all the textures. This is a metal flower that I used, incorporated. So I think it's kind of fun, and I think this really fits in with the challenge theme. And again, this is for the Linnie Blooms design team, and it's for the current challenge that's going on. So I'll be sure to put a link in the description below. And it's the April showers have brought us May flowers. And so I thought it was a pretty creative way to use my gelatos for my first time, and to use one of the Linnie Blooms flower to transform it from this canvas flower into something like that. So it just kind of, some summer colors, and really matches the color palette of the friend that I'm going to be giving this to. And then you can just, of course, once you get your seed packets inside there, then you can just close a drawstring if you want, or even put a gift card in here, maybe to a nursery or something like that, which would be kind of a cool thing to do as well. So anyway, thanks you guys. If you have any questions about how I did anything, or if you have any questions on the process video portion, please please leave me a comment or send me an email to scrapandabby@gmail.com, and be sure to check out the Linnie Blooms store and pick up some really awesome canvas pieces for yourself. Besides the canvas pieces, they have the burlap pieces as well, and there's some stencils, and there's all kinds of really cool mixed media products over there. So be sure to check it out. Happy crafting, you guys, and I'll see you next time.